Hello, my name is Rennick Martin, and this is my project on the Terracotta Warriors of the Qin Empire, China. The Terracotta Warriors of the Terracotta Army were made for Emperor Qin Shi Huang as he went into his afterlife, so that he would have an army to bring with him into the next life. The Terracotta Warriors were made mainly by slaves and could be found 7 meters deep in Xi'an, China. Construction of the Terracotta Warriors began in 246 BC and took over 10 years to finish. Surrounding Emperor Qin Shi Huangdi's tomb, an estimated 8,000 terracotta soldiers can be found, in addition to them being found in 400 different holes. In addition to the 8,000 soldiers found, there's many animals that also surround the emperor's tomb. Animals such as horses, cranes, swans, geese, deer, sheep, chicken, fish, and turtles can be found. Despite the large amount of warriors and animals that can be found inside the emperor's tomb, no one warrior or animal looks alike. You could see different textures and faces amongst each of the warriors and animals. Born February 18th, 259 BC, Qin Shi Huang was the founder of the Qin dynasty, and he united 7 different warring parts of China to form the first unified China. The unification of China was the biggest accomplishment throughout the Qin dynasty, but in addition to the unification, the Qin dynasty is also well known for the creation of the Great Wall of China and then the artwork of the many terracotta warriors. Emperor Qin Shi Huang accomplished a lot during the Qin dynasty throughout his very harsh rule. He was a harsh ruler and he used slave labor a lot throughout the construction of the terracotta warriors and the Great Wall of China. Despite being a very cruel emperor to the people of China, Qin Shi Huang chose to have the terracotta warriors built along with everything else he wanted to take in the afterlife, rather than practicing human sacrifice like Egypt and many other places in Africa and around the world still practiced. Emperor Qin Shi Huang's life came to an end sooner than it should have as a result of him sending his people on many voyages to look for elixirs to provide him with eternal life. It is believed that he had a premature death at age 49 due to consuming a large amount of mercury, hoping it would provide him eternal life. Many different elements of art can be seen throughout the making of the terracotta soldiers. To begin with, the terracotta soldiers used to have a large amount of color, but through the time they were buried, color came off of them. The only color that can still be seen is some purples due to chemical reactions. Line is another element of art that can be seen in the terracotta soldiers. Their faces and their bodies consist of organic flowing lines, from the wrinkles on their forehead to the eyebrows to the texture or to the lines in their clothing that provide texture. Once again, none of the soldiers are made to look similar, and they all have their own differences. Some of these differences begin with shape. No one soldier is shaped the same. Some have a bigger head while some have a bigger body frame. And the texture of each of their faces and their clothing is different. While some soldiers have squares for armor, others have cloth around their neck. The texture allows us to see the differences in their clothing and the differences from each other. On March 29th, 1974, the emperor's tomb was discovered along with the terracotta warriors. This discovery was due to 2 local farmers attempting to dig a well where they then struck remains of the terracotta warriors. As you can see in this picture and the next one represented, there was a lot that went into the construction of the warriors and everything else the emperor attempted to take into his next life. The warriors, along with everything else that was made for the emperor to take into his next life, were made completely out of terracotta. The terracotta warriors of the Qin dynasty remain a very monumental art piece today for the grand size of the art piece and the beauty of the art piece. The sculpting was truly ahead of its time, along with the size of the art piece. Finally, here's my works cited. Thank you for watching my presentation, and I hope you have a great day.